I think that's a good place to start our conversation with our guests. Let's go ahead and bring them in. Like we said, we got Vickie Nobbe here. She was a diabetes class participant. And then Rosie Miklavcic is diabetes prevention lifestyle coach with the YMCA. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
We'll start off. We got to start with the most important stuff first, right? We'll talk about if you're a movie crier or not. Rosie, what about you? Do you cry during movies?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. And I think what comes to mind is terms of endearment.
Okay.
Oh, tell me about it.
Well, I mean, it's older. I think it had Shirley MacLaine in it. I can't think of the other woman, dark hair, the other actress. Yeah, I think it's illness, and that is very sad. And the other one would be, speaking of Ryan Gosling, would be The Notebook.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's like a modern classic.
James Gardner and who is it? Rachel Adams.
Rachel McAdams.
Yeah, McAdams.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those would, but I cry easily at movies.
Yeah. Vickie, what about you?
I'm the same way. I have to think, when you're thinking about going way back to your childhood,
Yeah.
Bambi. Bambi
Oh,
was, I
my
remember
gosh.
thinking,
Yes.
why are we watching this?
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
why would you want to watch that?
Dumbo's kind of even worse.
It is.
yeah.
Dumbo's brutal.
It
Yeah.
is. It really is.
Yeah.
Yesterday at lunch, I was talking to the children about, you know how your kids would just pick a movie and watch it over and over. Our son loved horses, and it was Secretariat. He watched it over and over, and it didn't matter how many times I watched it. When the old fella stands up in the chair and says, "Let him run his race,"
Yeah.
I just cried and cried. I would get up purposefully and leave the room when I knew that scene was coming. And then when he wins his race, there you are, you're crying again.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's different levels, right?
It
like you're
is.
sad, and then you're sort of
Yeah.
inspired, and
They pull that from kind of some real life stuff, and there's a documentary about it, and all the time I try to tell people about like this documentary and what the jockey is saying about how he was on and what he said, and I cry I can't tell people about it. Like, it makes me tear up every single time.
That's
But
good stuff.
yeah, that's a good one. I don't know what Walt's deal was with killing all parents of like.
I mean, one of the earliest ones for me was Lion King.
Yeah.
Growing up with Mufasa, and that was devastating for a whole generation.
It was.
Yeah. Yeah.
But good answers, very good answers.
Absolutely. But we do have you here to talk about a very important program, the YMCA Diabetes Prevention Program. Rosie, you're sort of the lifestyle coach for this
I am.
program.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Give us a little overview of what's going on there.
Well, I actually been teaching it for 11 years, so it's near and dear to my heart, and I'm very enthusiastic about it. It's a program developed by the Center for Disease Control, or the CDC. It's evidence-based. There's a lot of research, and they actually created it or developed it over 20 years ago. And it will help reduce, if you take the class, it will help reduce your risk of becoming a pre-diabetic or a diabetic. So that's the whole goal, is to help people reduce the risk.
Right.
And we do that through a year-long program. So it's a commitment for folks, but it's weekly classes that focus on goals of weight loss and physical activity, and then behavior change. So each class, there's a topic. Topics are about eating out. Topics like social cues. Making decisions about your food choices, or trying to stay firm with your commitment of being physically active. You've set a goal of, maybe 30 minutes a day. And so, that's what we focus on. It's like a support group in that, we kind of go around at the beginning and everybody is talking about, I'll say, well, what were your challenges this week and what were your successes? And so we do take time at the start of the class. Classes are just an hour. I'm pretty firm about that. We start at a certain time, and everybody is out in an hour because folks are busy and they have stuff to do. And these are in the evening classes. So, we just talk about what's going on, and then there's in their lives, and then there's we talk about nutrition, and then how to really be physically active. Try to find out what you like to do. Is it swimming? Is it running? Is it walking? Is it, going to group exercise classes? So we, talk about all that. They each have their own goal, and within a year, we hope that they reach that goal.
And then, Vickie, you were a participant in the class. Speak to your experience and how that was like. And you know, we've talked about it being like a lifestyle change, and yeah.
It definitely was a lifestyle change for me. I have a strong family history of diabetes. My mom, my sister, my dad's a diabetic, and my numbers were starting to creep up. And a lady at church had been through the program, and she invited me to go with her, and I went, and it just amazed me. I was expecting it to be just an education component, but it was so much more than that. I mean, Rosie talked us through how to make good choices, how to read labels. I mean, not everybody knows how to flip a can over and read a label to make a good choice. We didn't just talk about sugar. We talked about carbs and then just the support of the room. It's kind of funny when I think back, us sitting here, we all sat at the same chairs for a year. And when you look around the room, everybody kind of found their own thing. You know, for me, I had a lumbar surgery a couple of years prior, so a lot of the pounding type exercises just wasn't going to work for me. So I started taking some water aerobics classes.
Oh yeah, like low impact.
And it was great for me. I went to Lexington and took a couple. I went to Louisville and took a couple. And the great thing about the class is there was always somebody that you could ask to go with you that was eager to go. So it was things that we did together. You never had to take off and be the first by yourself. Rosie would go, or just other people in the class. We made lasting friendships. So it was impactful.
Yeah, I do love what you said about it being like a support group, because it's really, because some of that information, a lot of that information might exist online, and it's just really hard to find that motivation to kind of do that on your own. And so I think,
and there's so much of it.
It's sort of like you just click diabetes prevention or something. It's just like a fire hose of information that comes out. And so, but the support group element, like you mentioned, I feel like is so huge, right?
It was huge.
Yeah.
And to find that you can do this without medication.
Right.
I mean, I got my sugar down to in normal limits now, and my cholesterol's down to normal limits, and all that was through diet change and exercise. Yeah.
And then the program, I think, it's like a year-long program, like you mentioned, and you get a free, is it an individual membership to the YMCA of Central Kentucky as well?
So for those that qualify, so there is a pre-diabetes risk questionnaire that everyone has to take, and most people qualify without any problem. But once you qualify and enroll in the program, the Y provides a free family membership for a whole year. So, really cool. You know, it's not just the participant in the class that's going to the Y, but it's their family. And you can go to any of the facilities in Lexington.
Okay.
So, our class is at Prevention Park in Frankfort. Our first class is actually tomorrow night.
Right.
Yeah, so.
And then, but it's okay if people can still sign up. Right.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, good.
Oh, yeah. Actually, up to the third session, they can sign up.
And so that's a couple weeks away. So there's still time for folks to sign up. You mentioned the folks have to sign or fill out a questionnaire. What else is needed to find if folks are eligible to participate?
Really, that's about it.
Wow.
Yeah. There's a certain score that people have to achieve on that. It's very simple. I think it's like 6 questions. You know, your gender, if a woman had gestational diabetes, are you physically active? And they're each, there's a score to those questions, to those answers. So, yeah, that's really about it.
All right.
Yeah.
Encourage folks to go to ymcacky.org. If they click on the programs page there, they'll be able to find the diabetes prevention course and get signed up. Vickie, is there anything else you want to sort of share with folks? If you think there's somebody that's curious, on the fence, interested in it, what do you think anything you want to sort of tell them that might push them over the edge to go?
I would just encourage anybody to try it. If you're struggling with your blood sugar and you're having some extra weight, that it's just a great program to join, and that you can find something that fits your lifestyle and that you can just make a permanent change.
I think probably one of the best things about the class too is the camaraderie
it really
that builds. And this particular class, probably in 11 years, was the best class ever to build those relationships. We even
Like
did
the
a
recipes.
Yeah.
We would find recipes
yeah.
and we would make that and bring it into class, and we
Yeah.
would all sit
That's
around
cool.
and taste the different
Yeah.
things
Yep.
and
we all
share
did
recipes.
we all did a 5K. We did the
Oh,
reindeer
that's cool.
run.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all walked it, and it was great. That's never happened before. So this,
Right.
not every class builds that camaraderie, but that is a big benefit to have it because you're there for the same reason.
Yeah.
I want to get healthier. Teach me how to do it,
Right.
and I don't always have all the answers, but the answers come from each other.
Yep.
And
everybody's
so.
going towards the same goal and holding each other kind of accountable.
When we
Yeah.
celebrated each other's
Yeah.
success.
Yeah.
And then Rosie, it sounds like you're able to kind of dive into individual folks, their needs and their stories as well. And
Yep.
very cool.
Yeah, I've kind
That's
of been
awesome.
down this road myself, and you don't know how I'm holding myself back tonight, because we don't have an hour to talk about it, but, just want to talk about insulin resistance and
Yeah.
apple cider vinegar and fasting. And I've done
that,
all
yeah.
the research. And I was like,
There's a
hey,
lot
we can
out
talk
there.
about it for, let's get into
You
it.
have to filter through it all.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
But yeah, it sounds like you all got a great program that makes it easy and has community and you all go through it together. So a great thing. Thank you all for being on.
Yeah, thank you.
Well,
all so
thank you
much.
for the opportunity. Yeah.
For sure. And
Yeah.
classes start. We mentioned classes start Tuesday night, but
5 o'clock.
That's right, but it's not too late for folks
No,
to get
it
signed
is
up
not.
if you're interested. So check that out. YMCACKY.org.
Zach, we've got weather for everybody.
We do.
Yeah, I think we're gonna. We got some warm temperatures out there lately, and maybe we'll see what the rest of the week looks like. Let's check in with the ABC 36 Storm team and Ashley Cade.